Hello, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're tuning in from, and happy May. Oh my goodness. So I'm just checking here to make sure I'm live in the right places. Yay, I am. Okay, so if you're here, comment, say hi, let me know whether you're catching me live or on the replay. I am so excited to share with you what May has in store. This is the energy shift we've all been craving, desiring, waiting for. I know so many of us, myself included, have felt stuck and overwhelmed and feeling a little bit of like heavy, stagnant energy over the last little while. And, you know, the metaphor that came up for me when I was really sort of preparing for this forecast was the metaphor of understanding the birthing process. When you are undergoing childbirth, when you are growing a baby in your body, you have no idea. I see my Wi Fi is acting up. Give me 1 second. I'm back, hopefully with better Wi Fi. Hopefully you didn't lose me. Um, yeah, when you're growing a baby in your belly, you have no idea when it's going to come out. The doctors will give you a date. You can calculate a date based on your calendar and whatever else you use. However, you have no idea. And it's part of the not knowing that makes it really challenging, right? If you knew how long the uncertainty would last, if you knew given this date, the baby would be born, or given this date, this time, this many minutes, this many hours, the labor would be done. It would make life so much easier. But when you're in it, you don't get to know that. You don't get to know that. And I think this is a really important analogy to think about when we think about some of the challenges that you might have been facing that were pretty common over the last few weeks, potentially a few months. And we tend to think of those challenges when we're going through them as like a problem. Like, I need to get through this. When is this going to end? When are we going to be done here? And while it's certainly not enjoyable, I hear you there. It's not a problem. There is nothing wrong. There's absolutely nothing wrong. We just need to trust our process and understand that when the transition is over, when the birth is ready, we will be reborn in this new energy. And 3 energy is the month of June. And I am so excited about this energetic shift, you guys. 3 energy is so powerful, so abundant. And yay. Okay, my Wi Fi is working better. Hello, Kelsey. Hello, Leanne. I'm so happy you guys are here with me. 3 energy is like abundance. And that's why I'm like decided to be a little bit extra today because I'm already feeling the energy. I felt it the second I woke up that there was creativity involved. I actually made my earrings this morning. Today is a creative day, you guys. It's a 3 energy month. And with the 4 energy day, we are being asked to take action on our ideas. Don't let them sit. Don't let them stay on the shelf. Move them out. And if you don't know what your ideas are, then move your body instead. Move your body, move your being, be somewhere, go somewhere, take some exercise classes, go for a walk in the forest, go and sit in a coffee shop at a co-working space and connect with friends and family. There is so much creative fire available to you this entire month. And the creative fire is something that is accessible in terms of ideas, projects, concepts, collaborations, art, creativity, and also money. Okay. Absolutely money. So, particularly when I look ahead at the coming few weeks here. So, the first thing I want to tell you is that there is abundance all around you, hiding in plain sight. When you were going through your challenge, you couldn't see it because you were focused on the challenge, and that's fine. Right? You were focused on coming through the other end of that challenge, and that's fine. But what if you gave yourself permission to look around you right now and to recognize that there's abundance hiding in plain sight? And when I say abundance, I mean financial opportunities, money, cash, clients, income streams that you hadn't thought of, revenue in your email list, in your social media list, products and ideas that want to be birthed out of you, that want to be expressed out of you. And all you need to do is be like, I'm going to lean into this. I'm going to explore this. I'm going to put this out there and see what happens. June is the month of miracles. This is the month of miracles. So affirm and assert to yourself that miracles can happen, that I'm not necessarily going to understand the details. It's not going to be a linear path. And that's a beautiful thing. I need to stay open to the miracles and open to the magic and let it unfold. So one of the strong energies, so number one, abundance is hiding in plain sight. That's the first message. Number two, hello, Haley. Yay. I'm so happy you guys are here. As you're catching me, pop in, say hi, let me know you're here, live or the replay. I'm just so happy to be here to share this energy with you. You guys, this shift, God, we needed it, right? We needed this shift. And I just think it's so, so powerful. So number one, abundance is hiding in plain sight. Be willing to look for it and be willing to be open and available for the miracles to happen. This is a month where miracles can happen. Number two, this is a time for thought leadership. This is a time for you to embody your body of work. This is a time for you to walk your walk, talk your walk, walk your talk, to be it. This is a time to be it. It is part of the birthing process that we went through, the challenges that we went through were dialing in your becoming. They were dialing in your becoming. They weren't meant to stop you. They were meant to slow you down, potentially. If you felt slowed down, that's okay. Right? But they were actually anchoring in and integrating your becoming. Okay. They weren't asking you to change course. They weren't asking you to stop. They might have been asking you to make a few little adjustments here and there. And if so, you would have known very clearly. But if you went through the challenges of the last little while and still were like, I love what I do. I love where I'm at. I'm just struggling here. That's great. That was an integration and a becoming. So stay where you are, stay the course if it feels right and true to you. And that's the question to ask yourself. Is this right and true for me? Is this right and true? Does this honor what I believe? Does this honor what feels right and true? Do I feel lit up in this path? And if so, keep going, because now is the time for abundance and miracles to unfold in this beautiful 3 energy. Be creative, express your fire. Your body of work is going to grow, and it's through that creative spark that's going to spark ideas, and it's going to ask you to be the leader of it and to embody it, like be the living model of your work. So whatever you would tell your clients, do it times 10 for yourself right now. I mean, maybe not times 10, I don't know, but do it to yourself, for yourself, on yourself, with yourself, and make yourself your living example of your work, the embodiment of your work, because these little sparks of creativity want to be used. They want to be worked with. They have their own energy. Okay. So the creative ideas that you receive that are landing, the expansion of thought around your work, the expansion of concepts around your work, it has its own energy. And it's just asking you to play with it, to dance with it, to explore it. And some stuff might not even feel related. Like me making my earrings this morning, that is not related to anything that I do, right? But I love earrings. I love being creative. I was feeling like I needed to be a little extra today to honor this like super abundant energy. And I saw this necklace and I was like, I'm going to take it apart and turn it into earrings. So I did. But this is the concept of abundance hiding in plain sight. It's a necklace I almost never wear. I think I've worn it twice. That's abundance. I repurposed it into earrings that I know I am going to wear frequently because I love earrings. So that's the question for you. Where is your abundance hiding in plain sight? What can you repurpose? What can you allow your thoughts to open and expand and grow? And how can you allow yourself to be an embodiment of your work? Moving that forward. Be the living example that your clients can be magnetized and drawn to, and let those miracles unfold. Okay. The next message around that. Okay. So that was abundance hiding in plain sight, expansion of thought leadership and your body of work. The next piece is leadership. Knowing, well, there's going to be a few themes of leadership this month. But the piece of leadership that I want to bring out right now is knowing that you are undergoing a revealing right now. You are undergoing a revealing, both to yourself and to your clients, to your soulmate clients, to the people who are waiting for you to be clear and visible so that they can say yes to working with you. You are undergoing a revealing. You're going to look at some of the products and services, some of the messages, some of your stories, some of the, things that you like to share and talk about, workshops, any of this stuff. You're going to look at it almost through a new lens, right? You're going to look at it with new eyes this month. And this is because of the becoming that you just went through, like we talked about. You have been reborn, right? And so now when you revisit stuff, you're going to look at it and be like, oh, I can see some depth here that I didn't notice before, or I can see what the next level is, or I know how I can like take this even deeper or even broader, or I can apply it and repurpose it in this area here, or you know what, I can collaborate with so-and-so over here, and that's going to make this even bigger and better. So be open to your leadership revealing itself through this expansion in your work, right? Miracles, epic, epic, epic month, abundance and miracles. Oh, thank you, Haley. Right? Thank you. So extra. It is the month of extra. So if you are craving like you need some extra, here's the permission slip to do it this month. Do it in your work, in your style, in your personal, in whatever it is. Like this is the month of extra, and let yourself be that, right? Let yourself be that. And I want to share why. Okay. Like extra is just fun for the sake of it, right? You don't need a reason why, but let me share why. When you honor those extra pieces of yourself, it is a way, an experience, an expression of self-worship. And when you are willing to worship yourself, to honor your energy, you are also worshiping your work. You are worshiping your life's purpose. You are worshiping the energy that wants to be moved and expressed through you. So let yourself worship yourself. Yes, we, get the accolades and we celebrate our work accomplishments and all of that. And that's great, but you don't need to compartmentalize that, right? Knowing that self-worship is an expansive concept, and it can apply to work, and it can apply just to your general self, right? And that it will feed all of the areas. Okay. So hold yourself with reverence. Hold yourself like the goddess you are. Goddess energy is potent and powerful this month, which is why I know we're available and open for miracles, because of how much goddess energy there is. So let yourself be the embodiment of it. Let yourself know that through this goddess energy, this is how you get to express an even more richer, more potent, more vibrant experience of your work, which is what your soulmate clients want to feel and need to see in order to lean in, to be magnetized to you, to say yes to working with you. So yes, do the extra birthday party. Absolutely. Yeah, goddess energy. We are here. We are all here for the goddess energy. And that is not gender specific. You can access goddess energy, whatever gender you identify as. Okay. So be extra, worship yourself, let yourself honor and adore your life purpose. You're here for a reason. Your energy matters, right? Your energy matters. Okay. So that was high level, high level. Oh no, there's one more piece high level that I want to share. Two more pieces. With the goddess energy comes this concept of being unapologetic. I mean, the goddess is not subtle and demure about her power. I mean, that's fine. Be playful if you want to, but know your power. Don't be demure about it. Know your power. Know how potent your energy is, right? Know how potent you are. Be unapologetic in your truth and in your power. Claim it. The last final piece overall would be karma. There's going to be an important karmic energy unfolding that will really culminate by the end of the month. And I want you to understand this. You are the author of your destiny. You are a powerful co-creator with the energetic forces all around you, whether it's people, resources, assets, energy, source, whatever it is, you are co-creating this experience. Every single thing is coming about as a result of you experiencing something and responding to it, experiencing something and responding to it. Karma is not something that happens to you. You are not a victim to karma. Okay. And I really want you to take this to heart, because when things unfold that maybe feel like, did I actually choose this? Like, I don't know if I actually chose this. I want you to recognize there's a co creation underway, and that karma is working with you to be the author of your own destiny. And if these things are unfolding and you feel uncertain as to how it's serving your highest good, or what the purpose of it is, or how it contributes to your highest expression, the evolution of your soul, talk to me, ask for a reading, ask to understand it. Because sometimes when you look at your chart, speak to myself, speak to one of the other numerologists, you can understand, not sometimes, all the time. When you look at your chart, you can understand, why is this challenge showing up? What is it trying to teach me? What is the purpose of this challenge in my process of becoming? How is this allowing me to be a more integrated, potent, and powerful version of myself? And how is this going to expand my self-expression? Those are what the challenges are going to happen, whether they feel karmic or not. Okay. So if you need help and you need support with that, that's okay. Sometimes we can't see our own stuff, myself included, right? I reach out to powerful healers, coaches, readers, teachers all the time when I need support, and even proactively, right? Even to get me to what I want to next. That's okay. Doing so from an empowered place of collaboration and connection is going to serve you on your journey. It's going to serve you. The goddess doesn't do everything herself. She lets people support her. Okay? She lets people support her. Right? So do it. Reach out for support. And if things are confusing, ask for help. Ask for help. It's available to you. It is available to you. Okay. So let's get into some of the specific dates. Be sure to let me know if you have any questions as we're going. I'm watching the comments on my phone on Facebook. So I love this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Leadership in particular this week. And the leadership we are looking at is about being the leader of your body of work, being the leader and the embodiment of your message. You are your own best client, right? Like, I know a lot of people when they talk about, ideal client avatars, or, that kind of thing, they'll often say, your ideal client is whoever you were a few years ago, or a few iterations ago, or previous to your transformation, right? And that's true in a lot of ways. The journey that you're on is the journey that you're the expert at. So even if it's not directly related to the thing you're selling, by you sharing and embodying how you've navigated it, you're going to really support and help a lot of people by leading by example, right? So be the embodiment of that journey for yourself and let it inform your creativity. It's also going to give you credibility and authority that you've walked the path. You've been there. You're not just talking about something you've never done before. You've done it, right? You've been there. You can relate, you can understand. And so when your people come to you with the challenges they're facing, they know you get them. The level of compassion and empathy is really strong, which is what people need. People need to feel seen. They need to feel heard. They need to feel understood. And that in and of itself, feeling seen, heard, and understood, is enough to solve like the vast majority of the problems in the world that we are facing, right? The vast majority of the problems that we are facing can be solved by presence, feeling seen, feeling heard, feeling understood. Okay. So be the embodiment of your journey. Starting on the week of the 6th. Okay. This week, you guys, okay. Like, I can't even get the words out. I'm so freaking excited. From the week of the 6th all the way up until, let's say, the 17th or the 18th, that 2-week period is going to be incredibly abundant. Incredibly abundant. So I want you to take some time this week and ask yourself, like, when I experience abundance, what does it do for my life? What do I wake up and do? What do I experience? How do I spend my time? What do I spend my money on? What does my financial situation look like? And what does my life experience look like? How do I feel? So I really want you to spend some time thinking over the next few days. When I'm abundant, I feel like this. When I'm abundant, I experience this. And I want you to journal on those two questions. Okay. Because you're going to be upgrading your nervous system and making friends with what it feels like to receive at that level. Okay. So you want to know at the nervous system level what that feels like, which means you can use visualization as a tool to familiarize yourself with it. Okay. So this is the power of visualization and of daydreaming and imagining and vision boards and journaling and all that is you start to create the mental picture in your head so that your body and your nervous system can understand what the sensation feels like. So when it comes into your life, you know what to expect. And then starting on June 6th, please, please, please be selling. Be putting offers out there, be marketing, be sharing your work with the world, be collaborating, be investing, be creating new partnerships, whatever it is time to be creative and expressive in your work starting on June 6th, please. You will have an incredibly strong energy to speak about it, to share about it. People are going to want to hear these messages. Like, just talk, be yourself, connect, right? Let yourself connect and let yourself ask for sales, right? Let yourself be like, I have a product. I would love to invite you. Let yourself be that, right? The 7th is a very strong energy as well. That's going to be around, we're going to be starting a new manifestation cycle that's going to be very strong in the finances on the 7th. So there's multiple factors at play on the 7th. It's an incredibly potent energy. Take some time for your abundance on that day. Set some intentions, take action, do the thoughts and feelings that are going to help you activate that. So it might be to do a reading or to get a reading. It might be to do some journaling. Whatever it is, I want you to set the intentions around where is my abundance hiding in plain sight and how am I going to open myself up to receive it? Right? I'm open to that. So the 7th is when I really want you to take action around leaning into this new manifestation cycle. It's the start of it. And it will continue to ramp forward where, sales want to be creative. Money wants to be playful and creative. Okay. Money wants to bring miracles to you. Money wants to be a miracle that comes to you. Let yourself feel it, right? Let yourself feel it. Okay, so that the 7th ramping up that manifestation cycle, sales, freedom, change might unfold. And then on the 14th of June, the 14th is another incredibly important day where you are going to be experiencing a current, a flow, and a momentum. Okay. And if you happen to be enjoying the current and the flow and the momentum that you're feeling, great. Keep doing it. If some anxiety and worry creeps in, take some time to address it. You might need to move your body. You might need to move your being. You might need to go and be in a different environment. This is an incredibly important time to change your environment if you feel the overwhelm or the anxiety or the worry creeping in on the 14th. I love Dan Mangana's message around that, around changing your environment, right? And I think that's an incredibly important thing that you can do on the 14th. On the 14th, you have available to you multiple streams of income, multiple financial resources that are swimming around you that want to be felt, that want to be leaned into, that want to be accessed. And so if you are slipping into the energy of worry, anxiety, and overwhelm, it's going to be hard to hold them. It's going to be hard to hold them. So do what care you need to do for yourself so that you are not experiencing those emotions as a dominant state. It's fine to have them come and go, but as a dominant state, right? Do what you need to do because there's opportunities available to you on the 14th. Like, see that, see that, right? Absolutely. Okay. Let's see. What's the next thing I want to share with you? Integrity. Integrity is going to be an incredibly important energy um, all month, but in particular during this manifestation cycle that I said starts on the 7th and ends on the 15th. Integrity is incredibly important, which means to be in integrity means to be whole. So it means that your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, your spiritual expression, your physical body, you are all on the same page. You are like a little board of directors that are in like agreement on something. You are working together. You are whole. You are in integrity. Okay. You are coming from a place of wholeness. Okay. You are not abandoning yourself, ignoring an important need, denying a challenge that exists, um, ignoring a niggling voice in your body or the intuitive hits that you're getting. You're not ignoring any of that. You're in integrity with yourself, right? So, this is incredibly important energy. I mean, all the time, obviously, but integrity, what it means to be in integrity is going to evolve as you evolve, right? What makes you whole today is not the same as what made you whole a few months back or a few years back. Okay. So let yourself be that person who evolves and grows. Let yourself be that person who shifts and changes. And ask yourself, is there any pieces I'm abandoning, neglecting, or setting aside that need to be considered as I move forward? Okay. The next important date I want to point out, or the next theme I want to point out, is to, on the week of the 20th, let yourself lead with your solution. Let yourself lead with your solution. Like, let yourself lead with the solution. Hold the space of potential and possibility. Let people see what's available to them, right? Be the leader of that by holding the space for the possibility and potential. The next important energy that I want to bring up would be on the 28th. So the 28th highlights collaboration and connection as it comes to building the structures to support you. We are not islands. We are not meant to do this alone. We are meant to work with other people collaboratively, but that should feel light and easy, right? It shouldn't feel like a burden to collaborate. It should feel light. It should feel easy. It should inspire your creative spark and your creative flow. If it's not, then you don't have the right structure in place. So this is a great time around the 28th of June to revisit. Are the structures in place serving me? Do I feel inspired and creative and lit up in them? And what are these collaborations I have built into my structures of support that help me to be the best version of myself? And help me support others to be the best version of their self. This is collaborative. When I'm available to help others be expanded, I'm also expanded, right? I'm also uplifted when I uplift others. It is this whole idea of the rising tides, right? The rising tides lift all boats. So when I'm mindful in my collaboration and I collaborate with people who help me express the best version of myself through that structure of support, you guys, you're unstoppable. You are absolutely unstoppable with that energy, particularly in this month with the creative fire that we have at our disposal. Like, I am just so freaking excited. The other thing that I want to let you know is that you are approaching this month with a high level of awareness now that you've listened to this, right? You have a high level of awareness about the energies that are unfolding. Not everyone likes to play with fire. This is a fiery, creative month. There are some people who struggle with that energy because they don't understand it. They might be afraid of their own power. They might be hiding aspects of themselves, denying aspects of themselves, which means they're out of integrity, right? They might be afraid of getting burned. They might have some fears and some upper limits creeping in. And these people are going to be experiencing worry, anxiety, fear, and overwhelm this month. Okay. These are the polarities available to you with the 3 energy: creativity, miracles, and abundance, or worry, fear, and anxiety. Like, I'm so glad you guys have this awareness so that that doesn't have to be you. No, if you happen to slip into that energy, it's okay. You can get help and support to move out of it. But also know that there's going to be a lot of people in your world who will be feeling the discomfort with that fire. So what can you do? You can be a loving presence to hold space for what's possible for them. You can be a supportive energy of co regulation. Humans need humans. Humans need to touch, to be side by side, to hold hands, to share meals together, and to look into each other's eyes, to be working side by side, to be doing similar things. These are all basic, fundamental human needs that support us to feel safe, regulated, and part of a community that loves us. So when you hold that for others, you're going to expand your community. When you are willing to be that with others, both from a vulnerable place of receiving and from a generous place of sharing, you're expanding the value that you provide in the world, which actually flows back to you as potency in your energy. So I hope this lands. I hope you are feeling my excitement around this energy because I'm super pumped. But I also hope that you hear the importance around your gift, around you being a present person, a present human in this experience where there's going to be people facing challenges, and that this is an opportunity for you because you have this awareness. And if you, not if, when you will need support, right? No, we are not islands. And the 3 highlights that even more. We are meant to be in collaboration. So reach out to who you need support from, right? I have opened up my calendar again. I have a few readings available for the summer. So if you would like a reading with me, DM me, let me know. I will send you the information about that. But one of the important things I want you to know when I work with you on this energetic level, and you will sense some of this from listening to this forecast as it is on an energetic level, I can see and feel where the stagnancy is. And the stagnancy is what's blocking you from the resources and opportunities and expansion that's available to you. I can also see where there's opportunities for free flowing energy. And I can help guide you to take action to take away some of that stagnancy and to lean into some of that flow. And also know that there's an energetic exchange unfolding where I am co-creating that experience with you and I am energetically supporting you to release some of that stagnancy and to access some of that flow. So while it's definitely interesting and educational, it's also an energetic alignment, activation, and transmission that will support you. So if you want to know more, just DM me and let me know. But know that your clients need you right now. And through your beautiful work that you've been doing, you have set yourself up incredibly well to be able to support the people that need you. So I am sending you so much love. Comment in the comments. Let me know what's your number one takeaway for the month of June and what action are you going to take? What are you going to use from this information? How is it going to support you? Let me know in the comments and be sure to tag a friend who you think needs to hear this message. Okay. Mwah. Sending you so much love.